Hey boss. Hey bosses. Hey boss. How you doing, people? It's not Pink Guy. It's not Filthy Frank. It's me. I don't have long. I have work in an hour. Also, my speakers are on. How y'all doing today? It's been a while. Part 2 of the roast is yet to be rendered because I'm lazy. But I'm going to do it now, actually, so I don't forget. Opinion on the Sargon Spino drama. Is this the same one about what was it the first time? Was it about the culture war and shit? You've got to be a bit more specific because they've been arguing non-stop for weeks now. Sorry, I'm not trying to be snarky or anything. There's Spino gets into so many arguments, and Berencab, you're faggy. If I'm gay, you're faggy. But yeah, you have to be a bit more specific because he's had many arguments with Sargon. Some things he's jumped. You know what? I know about the video that he did, and I'm considering responding to it because I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care if that's a fighting your own side. He doesn't consider me part of his side. I mean, I'm not trying to be tribalistic or anything, but it's like the guy's just. You know, he needs to be called out by me again. He understands my position on things now, though, so it shouldn't be an issue this time. Oh yeah, Baker's Pro. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not going to do an editing stream like some people do. I don't see the point in that. That's spoilers. Why should I spoil my video for you guys, you know? Oh, someone just said something about Johnny Fox calling Sargon left wing. Well, Sargon for a while did call himself that. He's called himself a lot of things, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. The troll, yeah, the troll account. Shut up, Evil Gunny. You're like the Uber faggot. You're not Uber mensch. You're an Uber gay. You're an Uber fag. But I don't know. Yeah, the troll account based on Sargon. It's funny that because he spasmed and spurged about like Edgy doing it or Edgy fans doing it to him. It's like, how dare they do that? Oh, how dare they do that? Oh, that's not fair. That's just rude. But he can talk. He complained when people did it to him, but it's okay if he does it to other people. Nice. I'll have to bring that up in the video if I do it. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but you know, I'd love to. Oh god, I'm not sub to him anymore, so I mean he's not sub to me, so. Also, I remember on Facebook, I saw this guy and he said, I'm gravitating more towards anti-SJWs. Yes, that is a thing now, apparently. An anti of an anti thing. Even though the anti of that would be the thing that the anti-SJWs are anti for. But he basically called Spino an SJW. And Kraut, like, anti-SJWs. I can't remember all the names that the guy mentioned, but one of them was H-Bomber guy, Kraut and T, and Spino, and Kraut and T is not an anti-SJW. Just because he disagrees and calls out some of them doesn't make him an anti-SJW. You know what I mean? Says Bane's dick. You're a literal dick. But whatever. How are you doing, Tiny Bane? Been a while. But no, Harmful Opinions is God, not Edgy. Edgy is a cook. But I said it. But anyway, Edgy is cook. But anyway, yeah. Where was I? Shit. Can you tell me where I was at, people? I utterly forgot what I was on about. What was it? Help me, chat. Help me. I've forgotten. I've totally forgotten. I've forgotten everything. I genuinely don't remember a thing. Oh shit. Sorry guys. Fuck. I appear to be buffering a little bit. Right, I'm gonna solve that issue. Just a second. Hang on. If I can find it. Yeah. Right. Ah! Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm sorting something out. Okay, that should be fixed. The buffering should end. Yeah. Well, Wooly's Wooly is, to quote somebody who I will not mention. Oh shit. She displays borderline tendencies and goes wherever the attention is. Essentially, doesn't mean she is borderline. It could just be she's a con artist looking for a quick buck, which is most likely. But yeah. Anyway, can anyone remind me what I was on about? I think it was Spino. That's it. Yeah, no. Anti SJWs. For some reason, Kraut was labelled that, and no, Kraut basically calls out people, quote unquote, on his own side, which is what people should do. It reinvigorates debate. It reinvigorates ideas. I'm not, when I say keep in check, I don't mean tone policing or anything like that. I just mean, it's like the scientific community. When somebody says something wrong, they call him out and they prove it with evidence and shit. You know what I mean? And like, when they've proven the hypothesis and shit like that, it's like, yeah, okay, I was wrong. Kind of like that, like how the science community does it essentially. And yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it should be like. And I think that's what Kraut is trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do with the Johnny Fox thing. Like you criticize the people. I mean, to be fair, that's what Johnny Fox is doing, even if what he's saying is absolutely retarded. But, what are you going to do? We can't all be right, And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being wrong, unless it's harmful. But most of the time it's not. It's just, it's okay to be wrong, mate, I'm going to sort out bitrate a bit more, keep it a bit more stable. Right, that's better. Anyway, so essentially what we have is Spino being Spino 2016, 2017 Spino. Shit Spino. It's a shit Spino. And what's more annoying is people like Fiffin and Griffix just lap it up as well. They've gone down a similar... Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Fuck's sake. Stop bloody... I should put my headphones in. Apologies. But I can't be asked. I'm not streaming for long, so... Sorry, guys. My bad. I watch a lot of dumb videos. But, like... Yeah. They keep saying my stream status is bad, but it clearly isn't. I don't know. I don't think it is. Seems okay to me. Actually, things are going a bit slow. Now that I think about it. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something. Making sure it's working. China went to the moon landing and there's nothing there. Right. Yeah, it is a bit buffery. Hang on. Don't know why. Shouldn't be. Why does it go to 700 when I want it to be 5,000? I don't know. Hang on, guys. Keep forgetting where I need to... There it is, output. Right. Just gonna do some things. I'm doing some trickery here, people. Right, that should do it. Sorry. When I had friendly conversations, that I think that was only because I was convenient for her, not because she genuinely liked me. I'm surprised she hasn't called me out yet on Twitter. I think she's too scared. But no, I didn't notice any shady tendencies. Nothing like that at all. Because she hid it. But I heard the stories, obviously, but I didn't believe them until her behaviour started to think, potentially, yeah, that's what it was. Her old man, you mean her husband? This stream needs to go out to more people. Get more people, god damn it. Tell them to stop watching. Nah, I'm joking. I was gonna say don't watch COG, but you know, I don't care. Oh, I did send that. Right. Anyway, yeah, like Spino needs to be called out. The problem is they keep it only to fucking. You know, what happened to Spino? What happened to you, man? He used to be so much better than this. I mean, you know, Fifth Wing was always cancer, but like, you know, Spino, he was always one of the best up and coming YouTubers, and now he's a shadow of himself. I mean, I blame Dee for most of that. Like, she completely and utterly changed his entire worldview overnight. Well, not overnight, over a couple of weeks. Like, everything he used to stand for, he no longer stands for. That's just mad. I don't think it... I don't... Like he now has positions that he would have been against, like, long ago. Actually, it wasn't that long ago. God, that's crazy, that's mad. And I'm not saying this as I want people to all think the same way either. No, genuinely, the way he's changed is for the worse, not for the better. And I think I'm not alone in saying that. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Or at least the 8 to 9 people who are watching this stream, that is. I don't know. Yeah, sad state of affairs, people. But what are we going to do? When did he start spazzing out? Oh, like when he met Dee and she started, essentially, in my opinion, fucking... She tone policed him, essentially. She tone policed him to such an extent that like, oh, he had to change his opinions, otherwise she wouldn't be with him. That's my opinion on it. Because I remember when he used to agree with Doc on everything. On one particular thing about Islam, she apparently had a private conversation where she changed his mind. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to fix it, bro. It's not my fault. God. Right, I'll turn off anything that could be in the way, like Skype. See if that works. I'm using OBS Studio, in case you don't know. So, it might be a bit weird. Like, it's wildly inconsistent. It can't stay on anything for too long. This is so weird. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. The least you can do is give me a chance to fix things, but I don't know. He doesn't look like a lesbian. What are you on about? you need to get your eyes tested, mate. Is it still that way? Is it still buffering, guys? Yeah, it is. I can see it on my end. Hello, Yoda. What do you mean you've always wanted to say hi? You could have said hi any time, mate. You could go hit me up on Twitter. Nah, I love you, mate. But seriously, you know how open I am on Twitter. Go and say hi there. But I even watch your videos, so like, you have no excuse to say hi to me. To not say hi to me. Ah, oh, bloody buffering. Stay consistent, motherfucker, please. Maybe it's... Hang on. I'm gonna have to delete some tabs, maybe. I don't know. God damn it. Now I've got to watch all this shit again. Oh, set it up and shit. Right. Live control room. What do you mean it's not getting enough? Oh, thank you. Now it's good. Now it works. Fucking shit thing. Huh, still buffering. It says it's good. Oh, now it's bad again. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm fixing this. Please bear with me. OBS Studio is shit compared to Classic. Because it doesn't even show like buffering on my end. I'm not even asking for it to go above that. Right, I'm going to have to... Oh, God. 5,000 is the most optimal bit rate, for fuck's sake. Oh, it seems to be consistent now. But just to be on the safe side, higher equals. I don't even know why he's high on this. Sorry, guys. Just put very fast there. Right, that should do it. Okay, seems to be working now. So chat to me. I know there's not a lot of us today, but please, chat to me. Shoot questions, not bullets. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this today? Is my internet working something out here, people? No? No? Fuck it. Hell if I know. You're gonna have to put up with it for a bit. Oh, thanks. It looks good? Good. I had to sacrifice quality for speed, so... So anyway, I was watching Gary Edwards today. Is Johnny Fox fake news? Oh hell yeah, he's fake news. he would disagree, but he is fake news. What do I think of Spino? I've already been talking about Spino, but I'll tell you what I truly think from my heart. He's a good lad deep down, right? David is a good lad, right? He's not evil. He's not I don't consider him horrible. But recently, I don't know what happened, but somewhere down the line, he's started to get a bit of an ego. I mean, and look, okay, you have to have an ego. You have to have an ego to do this, to some extent, right? I mean, when I call Johnny Fox an attention seeker, I guess you could say we're all attention seekers on here, but I mean it in a negative sense. I don't mean it in like, kind of like, look at me, look at what I believe in, look how edgy I am. I mean, that can be bad as well, but see what I mean? It's hard to explain, but he's developed this ego, this overinflated sense of importance. Like, he thinks he's bigger than he actually is, and I don't know if anybody's seen this. Let's get right into the bearing. Hello, bearing. It's been a while since you've been here. But like, add my new Skype, bearing. I've got a new Skype. I sent you a request. Skype. My new Skype is dead because I couldn't recover my password. But anyway, back to the story. So Skype. Spino. I don't dislike him as a person, but he's been getting irritating, and essentially he's gotten this big ego recently, and I think part of it is he's surrounding himself with a lot of yes men and women who don't really challenge him, and the people who challenge him, he's taking everything they do too seriously, taking it to heart. Part of that's not his fault. Part of it is his fault because he does have autism. He has got, is it Asperger's or autism? I think it's Asperger's. He's on the spectrum, and I understand that. Like, he's got it worse than me. So it reminds me when I was about 15, 16. Like, that's why I got along with him. Why I felt he was we got along well, because he was he reminded me of me, like a younger version, for once, I was the older brother in a friendship rather than the other way around. And I don't know. I just wanted the best for him. I'm fine, Baron. How are you? But if you've seen on Twitter, he talks about how he got ran out of or got ostracized from the MRA. I mean MRM. Shit. I said the fucking MRA. I mean the MRM. The men's rights movement, when he didn't. He fell out with the honey badgers, who are not the MRM. They're part of it. But he didn't fall out with everybody. Because there's loads of MRAs everywhere. And he couldn't have fallen out with everybody. Nobody went, we all tell you to go. Be gone, Moses, or whatever. He thinks he's a bit of a messiah now. And he's like, you know, oh, I'm the MRA nobody wants or something. Or some Batman shit. And like... and I'm just thinking, why do you think that way? And now he's beginning to adopt positions that he wouldn't have adopted earlier. And it seems to be contrarian sometimes. Sometimes it seems to be the detriment of what he's supposed to be for in terms of his worldview and shit. And he gets picking fights and jumping in on things like with the Harmful versus Sargon thing. He clearly jumped on that just to fucking attack Sargon, and so did Johnny. And you know, like, I don't know. I'm disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in Griffiths too, because she should know better. Like, I remember when I initially had my falling out with him, like they were talking. I saw all this. Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, Baron. I'll have a look. Sorry. Just a lot of people haven't. They think it's a fake, so I'm just making sure. Just making sure, lad. Hey, just because we have a fucking disability doesn't make us fucking, you know. I'm not old time. I'm only 23. But like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, lad. It's not a classic. It wasn't offensive enough. I'm like, that was such a cliched joke. It'd already been made, and the fact that came out of from Trey and Parker, I'm like, come on, lads, you can do so much better than that. They could have done so much better. I have done, and we're not amicable, mate. We just agreed to disagree once in private, but I wouldn't say we're amicable. He still hasn't refollowed me on Twitter or resubbed to me, and I haven't done the same. So we're not amicable. We just accept that we think differently these days. I wouldn't call that amicable. But like, you obviously missed the big fallout. But no, I don't know. He would agree to it, but I don't even know what would I even debate him on exactly? I don't even know. I don't even follow what he's been up to. I might do a video response to that video, but I need to watch it. I need to get all the information beforehand. Griffiths is special, yeah. But like, what about her was like, when I had my fallout, she didn't come to me to get my opinion. She just listened and believed Fiffin and Spinal, because they told her what I thought, and she never questioned it. Megan, I did notice you moist, but like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. What, Johnny Fox is going after Mundane Matt now or back in the day? Because Mundane Matt fucked up with that shit. It's not even proper Dutch. That's what disappointed me when I first heard her voice, mate. She's Dutch? No way. That's like the lightest Dutch accent. But nah, I joke. Yeah, like I got really hurt by her not, you know, coming to me and discussing it with me. But, you know, quite a few people have done that lately. Quite a few. Like Ranting Monkey, but shh. Oh, he'll make a stream on that now because I mentioned his name. I love it. I can get people to make streams on me like Michael Rowlands. Well, yeah, I was born 1993. I'm 24 this year, mate. God. How old do you think I am? Spineless foreskin. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty tall, and he must have big hands. Yeah, his hands seem pretty big. I don't know. You know what they say. You know what? I'm shocked Johnny Fox doesn't know about it. But like, I forgot. Like, honestly, I don't know how Johnny got all those subs. He used to be at 1,000 for ages. He was at fucking Atheist Gamer level. In fact, that rant or whine that he had was very Atheist Gamer like. Oh my days, that was just fucking terrible. I've not watched it yet, Yoda. I keep meaning to. I was gonna watch it live, but I was doing editing and shit, so I didn't watch it. Sorry. The Canadian House Saga. Eh? He hasn't seen it yet. Has he not seen the video? Has he said anything? I'm pretty sure I tagged him. I might be wrong. I think I forgot. I copied and pasted his tag, but then I think I forgot. I think I got too excited and accidentally posted the video too quickly. But nah, it doesn't matter. He must have said something, because I remember the Ralph retort once did something like that. He might not know. Come on, lads. Oh, he's fighting him on Twitter. Matt Jarbo's calling him out on being obsessed. But, I mean, I don't usually like that argument. Like, oh, you're just obsessed with this person. But he kind of is obsessive. I'm looking at his Twitter now. Oh, he's not even mentioned me. I feel really hurt now. Oh, and he's trying to pander to Harmful opinions again. This is what he does, right? Because remember, he did fall out with Harmful over something ridiculous. I don't know. Was it that Harmful talked to someone? Like Sargon, did he have an argument? No, a debate, didn't he? Debated Sargon and he spurged out about something. I know he did spurg out about Harmful and Harmful mocked him. But now, because he's saying things that Johnny likes, he's like, oh, hey, none of that ever happened. You know, that's what he does. He's such a... she's Danish, yeah. You get the... Do you think she's actually Danish? You do know that's an in-joke, right, mate? The Danish thing's a joke that Spino, Fiffin and I came up with. Big Dick Mitch fucks a bitch. Oh, come on, it would be far more inventive than that. 1968. You're younger than my mum by a year, but older than my uncle by a year. I think he was 69. Could be wrong. Was he 68? 69. Yeah, he won't reply. Yeah. I know he's seen it though, because he subbed to me, or at least he was. Hehe. I really should render that video, but I can't render and stream at the same time because my PC's becoming a potato. Yeah, Gen Xers, the laziest generation that ever was, and don't you know it, guys? Oh, but like yeah. Oh dear. Poor Spino. He's fallen. And I think usually... okay, this is not about Spino. Oh, ew, Otterface. Everyone type ew at Otterface. There's a German pretending to be a Danish that's pretending to be a Dutch. But oh, what was I going to say? Fuck it, lost it. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah. This is about Tim, which is funny because I remember somebody once said about Tim and Kraut and Spino. Oh, you're willing to all call out your own side, and I'm like on Twitter talking about Tim, demotivator opinion, calling out his own side, which he's never done ever. Have you ever seen him call out Christy Winters, ranting feminist, Michael Rowlands, or anybody like that? Has he called out anything remotely progressive or social justicey? No, never. And yet he constantly tells us to do it. We're the tribal ones, but not him. And it's like, yeah, no, he doesn't. Kraut does. I do. Spino has done. Still does. To the point that he doesn't do it right, but I don't know. I don't know what you want to do on my phone, but I don't know. What? Do what on my phone? I don't know what you mean, but yeah. Oh, I need to get in contact with Louis Laveau again. We were going to stream at some point. I asked him whenever you're free, do you want to do it? And I never got back to him because I want to talk about Filthy Frank with him, not really politics, because I know he's a fellow fan, and I want to know his opinion on that. Like Joe Rogan managed to get like. You know, when he had like fucking James Hetfield on and they talked about bees for 45 minutes. That was a great conversation. That's the kind of shit that makes a good interview, man. Well, congratulations, Sean. You know. I don't know. There's been some pretty creative porn titles, mate. Everyone press 1 to stop charming man. Everyone press 2 to say Otterface is ew. I don't know. Well, I didn't get a lot. I don't know. Honestly, 2017 is being a very interesting year. To be honest, what I've heard from the live stream with Blair White and thingy Lacey Green, it's not what I expected it to be. I would have thought it would be a discussion, and we'd slowly but surely, red pill, Lacey Green, but it was not to be. The thing is, she would only talk to Blair because she's trans, but then denied her lived experience. But in her videos, we're not allowed to do that to minorities, are we? Like me, you're not allowed to fucking deny my lived experience because I'm mixed race, right? But they do, because they're hypocrites, and they deny it when it's convenient, but they don't deny it when it isn't. But like, I don't know. I'm gonna continually talk about shit that comes into my head because I don't know. I can't render the video on my phone. You can't do edit. You can't get Vegas Pro on your phone. That's insanity. that's like wow. Nah, I can't do that. That would, the amount of power that would take, and the amount of space on my phone. Like Vegas Pro, like I don't know. Well, I would say plateaued, but I've been stuck in a plateau for a while now. Well, actually, I'm not plateauing. I'm going down, but I don't know. But so I can't criticize him on that. But like no, his channel will grow. I just think he'll lose the original audience that he had, and he'll find a new audience of anti SJW types who, you know, I think when people talk about this alt-centrism bullshit, what they really mean is people who use the whole hang on guys, road sweeper or something. Sorry. Right. Sorry guys. When you mean alt-centrism, you mean the people who argue from the centre ground as a fallacy. You know, that type who, oh, I criticise everybody, but don't you dare criticise me. You know, those type of people. I need to invite you on Skype, mate. I'll do that, but I also need my headphones. I'll do it in a bit, mate. But I've not got long. Oh wait, I've got an hour. Yeah, I've got an hour. It's alright. I've got an hour. Oh wait, have I got an hour? Have I got an hour? Do I have an hour? No wait, I don't have an hour. No, I don't. I won't be able to invite people on today because I've got to go soon. I've got work in an hour and a half, so I've got to get a shower for that. Sorry guys. Maybe on Sunday. Maybe. Yeah, Sunday or Monday. Nah, mate. On the phone, it'll be shit, mate. Trust me. I don't like Adobe Premiere. It's shit. Pokemon Go, of course. Cyberlink Power Director is an editing software? I thought that was a recording software. Honestly, guys, like, to answer the question before, though, I don't know if I fully answered it. But, like, with Spino, he'll grow. As long as he keeps making content that is good to an audience. But he'll lose all the MRAs that followed him, I reckon. He'll gain all the fucking idiots who believe in his bullshit. No, you can't just fucking invite yourself, mate. But I've got to ask you to be on. That's my philosophy behind invitations. But I think it's rude I would never. I don't know. I have done, but I think it's rude to ask. I'd rather be asked, but sometimes you have to. So you got a point, but anyway, to Spino, he will grow, but he will be a laughing stock. I think for the from like his peers, it's like the peers that haven't abandoned him. He'll be like, Spino is good, but to the people who used to really respect him, he'll be a laughing stock. So me, Sargon, Doc, Dr. Randy McCann, who else? Who else is he falling out with? I'm trying to think. Who else? Oh, Honey Badgers. Loads of other people. I can't think of all the names, but like, no, I didn't. Don't try and don't try to pander to me, mate. That's not that kind of shit. I get turned off by. Don't do that. But like yeah, he'll be a laughing stock. But as long as he makes good content when he isn't causing drama, he should be all right. But maybe there'll come a point when he will plateau. But I don't think he's going to plateau anytime soon. I mean, he's growing. I'm not growing, so I can talk about that. There's Cujo says, yeah, he threw it in the bin. He could get he might get some from his pretend girlfriend. Essentially that, yeah. Well, he might meet her in real life, but because remember that Kickstarter campaign to save her from wherever she is, from a family who are apparently really fucking conservative, really fucking dogmatic and authoritarian, and really fucking, put her through the Muslim way of handling little girls online, right? Little girls, rule with an iron fist in the family. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've heard nothing from. Well, okay, I've heard it from the horse's mouth that soon, but we've not heard anything, and I don't know where she's gonna live in the UK. I don't know if she's applied for asylum or not. I don't know if she's got a place. But it's been months. I mean, I understand moving takes time, but me and my mum, when we moved here, yeah, I live with my mum, so what, right? When we moved here, we did it in a month. We did it in like a few weeks, in a month. But I guess she's moving countries, but I don't know. If the refugees, like real refugees, could get to Europe relatively quickly on foot, or whatever they could get, she can do it. She can do it really quickly, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't know who I burned, but I don't know. Oh, right, yeah. This isn't odd, Otter. This isn't odd. If you've been following him for any amount of time, this isn't odd. Oh yeah, Wooly was close to 10,000, wasn't she? She was well bigger than me. And she really lost all those people. I'm not going to be late for work. I'll be fine. I live around the corner. It's fine. Wait, are you Wapperbend? Oh, you can talk to me if you want. Anytime, bro. Sorry, I just felt you were getting a bit pandery, mate. Sorry, my apologies. But like, he's a gigolo. No, Spinal doesn't want to please everyone. He just wants to please his girlfriend and his ego. That's really what he wants. Do you not remember, Sean? Because basically, D is his girlfriend, and basically she lives in a Muslim country, allegedly. Because I don't believe everything she says about herself. Right? I don't believe what she says. Well, I'll get to her politics in a little bit, but essentially, she lives in a Muslim country. She's an atheist, and she wants out. But obviously, she's very young. Probably doesn't have any money to emigrate, which is understandable. So they did a Kickstarter to get everything out the way, to fix that. So like, to get asylum or something, to get her out the country, whichever country it is, because it keeps changing on a regular basis. She lives in the Gulf state, she lives in Iran, Syria, blah, 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 blah. I don't fucking know anymore, but whatever. Then nothing has happened since then. Like, there's been no... Unless he's updating it on the Kickstarter, like, constantly giving us updates, I've heard fuck all. But yeah, there was a big campaign to get her out of there. But I don't remember well, there was one for was it Egyptian? Oh, an Egyptian YouTuber, wasn't it? Or was it Haram Sheikh? Or did he already leave? I can't remember now. There was another one as well for a guy, but as for all the other atheist YouTubers in Muslim countries like Habib, well, he doesn't want to leave, but there's no clamour for them to be saved. But I don't know. And as for politics, well, fuck me. If that isn't SJW, if that isn't feminist, I don't know what it is. Like, she fucking just believes everything they say, but then says, "I'm one of you." No, you're not. I don't know. Well, that's what she says. Sorry, Adin. I apologise, but you know, I have a thing about trying to keep separate from fans because I've had a few bad experiences, but now I'm not going to get into that. That's what she wants. Doing Trek cons is when he makes his moolah. My dad's the Trekkie, not me, but yeah. They all. Oh, I just seen a meme here by some woman. The alt-right has an anti-Semitic troll problem. Oh, there's your problem. There's a troll, mate. Oh, she clearly. Yeah, Pharaoh. That's it. Pharaoh was the guy. Yeah. She claims to be from the Gulf states, but she really isn't. I don't believe her. I reckon she's a feminist. This is my conspiracy. This is my tinfoil hat. I love it. I love this. This is the only time I don tinfoil hats, which is D, thinking about what she's up to, what's her end goal and all that. Like, D, what does she really believe? What is she like really? And I'm thinking, well, clearly she must be. I think she's a feminist Islamist. This is funny. I think this is I don't believe it, but like, I love to imagine that she's a feminist Islamist who's there to bring Spinal to the dark side. Like how, you know, bloody Palpatine seducing Anakin to the dark side. Like that. Oh, God. The thing is, it's quite accurate as well. I don't think she's an Islamist. But then again, you don't know, do you? Takir and all that. God, that's funny. I'm probably right, aren't I? But yeah, I seriously, she's not what she claims to be. And like, is she so like? The thing is, if her home life is so brutal and fucking authoritarian, and she has to hide her identity to some extent, why is she showing her fucking face on the internet? Why? Well, if she's fake, she wouldn't Skype with him. But like, they've been in Skype calls. Oh my God, I don't know. She's not. Well, she might not be a catfish, but she's definitely using him. There's a lot of red flags to suggest she's a bit psychologically bullying. Like, you know, like she's psychologically. I wouldn't say abused because I don't know. But like I don't know. I hope they see this. Nah, a catfish is somebody who pretends to be. Well, a catfish doesn't really tend to show their face to the person they're with, right? He has said that he's been in Skype calls with her. Like, I assume he's seen her face. What shocked me was that Fiffin saw fucking Jess. They actually met. That relationship always freaked me out. We'll find out, Fresh. We'll find out. I don't know. I was just laughing because I'd like to think she is, because it would be so funny. It would be such an Alex Jonesian level, like, she's turning the Spinosaurus gay. Which she hasn't turned him gay, but you know what I mean. Oh, he will get hurt. She will go the way of Lauren Southern. Because, yeah. She must have rejected him really harshly. And to be fair, she did, from what I can gather from him, and from what I saw, limited that I could see, because I did try to tell him, mate, she's probably not into you. Because I remember thinking she was well older than him, but she wasn't actually. She's actually younger than me by about 2-3 years, which is mad. But I thought she looks older. That's just my opinion. I told him, mate, she's young, famous, attractive, richer than you, older than you. She's not gonna give you the time of day. Like, I don't know. In my experience, apart from one woman, they don't tend to go for the younger man in terms of years. It's, you know, a few weeks and months they don't care, but people like Spino, you know. I tried to tell him, but at the same time I was like, mate, go ahead if you want to. You got my full backing, but just be aware that, you know, because I always wanted the best for him, you know. I don't know. I always wanted him to get a girlfriend or, you know, kind of do well as a person, because he, you know, reminds me of me. So I don't know. Then she must have rejected him hard, and I know he said something about her using him for like jobs and shit, you know, like information and stuff like that, and kind of leaving him dead. Hi Pluto. But it's hard to explain because I can't remember it all. But she wasn't very nice to him, from what I can gather. And you know, I don't blame him if he doesn't like her now, because I've always had my suspicions about her. But yeah, Tiki Bomb, I remember, like, went and told her, like, on Skype or something. I don't know how she did it. I don't know what. Like, she said, "Oh yeah, Spino really likes you," and that caused a lot of friction. Do you remember that, Omegan? Do you remember that? I thought that was a dick move from her, but whatever, you know, feminists. Well, I've got autism and I can see the signs, but then again, even I've fallen for that, you know. Even I've fallen in that trap, but I don't think that was autism. But I think that was just me thinking without my head, but with my dick. But I don't know. That's the thing. He's a lad. He's a young lad. He's thinking with his dick. He'll get over it eventually, you know. But even then, like, even older guys, she's a cougar. No, she's younger than me. I'm the cougar. But she does look older. She does. I don't know why. And there's something about she. It's the way she talks, the way she just the way she looks. She looks well older than 20. I thought she was 30 or 28 or something like that. When I look at Dee, I see a teenager. But when I see Lauren Southern, I think post-moistenism. No, wait, no. Oh, Megan, you've got to spell it like this. You got to spell it like that, mate. Yeah, he's been scammed. Well, maybe not scammed. More like, I don't know. Lauren Thotton. Oh, I've heard rumours. Fresh. I've heard rumours. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, actually, no. Like I don't know if I can even say this, but I remember. I think this was on Twitter. Like, there was this guy who's like really socially awkward, really kind of. I forgot his name, but Rachel Edwards, who, by the way, you should never believe fully what she says anyway, especially with how she fell out with the honey badgers, so take it with a pinch of salt. But, you know, it was a he said, she said situation, and this guy he's apparently socially awkward, has a lot of issues, like, when it comes to talking to people, you know, he's very withdrawn, but, like, to a really bad extent, because I think it was abuse. When it comes to relationship, he was abused by either family or in a relationship, and that made him very withdrawn and very, just, you know, damaged. Yeah, Tiki got triggered, but what did she expect? Anyway, back to the thing. Anyway, so there's this guy, he met Lauren, and apparently he went to a hotel room, and then, I don't know, she claimed that he tried to try it on or something. I don't know if I should be saying this. It's he said, she said bullshit. But, like, if you believe Rachel Edwards, Lauren is the kind of person who would lie about someone. But if you believe Lauren, that guy's a fucking weirdo. But, again, I never met the man. I've not talked to Lauren either. So, you know. Take it with a big pinch of salt, mate. And again, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I don't know. It could be fake. It could be totally made up in Rachel's head for all I know. Meh, who cares? But, you know, what's Trump... I couldn't give a shit what Trump has done unless it hits us all on an international scale, which it hasn't yet. So, you know, I'm glad my workplace hasn't found my videos yet. Your principal, your headmaster, like, legit harasses you? Hypergamy. Yeah. Well, you know, I still don't get the whole hypergamy thing in general. Like, that, it seemed to be more of a thing in the past than it is now. I feel like people in general marry less for money than they did back in the day. Like, that would, like, in the early 20th century, in the 19th, 18th century, all those centuries, yeah, men and women would marry for dowries and money and to raise social status. But for some reason, it's become a female thing now all of a sudden because gold diggers exist. Like, all hypergamy, to me, and I could be wrong, describes is gold digging. When what they describe is something that both men and the women have done throughout the ages. It's not a new thing. It's not something uniquely done for women, done by women. Like, William the Conqueror was a bastard child. Well, I think it was I don't know if it was rumour or true, but for sake of argument, let's say he was, right? He got rejected about 3 times from the woman who would eventually be his queen, right? Yeah, they could do that. And eventually he did marry, and that raised his status. Because if he was a bastard child, which I think he was, he would have had a pretty low status even as a duke. You know, people wouldn't take him as seriously or as legitimately, but marrying her and then becoming King of England, that made him more, you know, legit, right? And I've forgotten what I'm doing now. We'll talk about hypergamy. Yeah. I am a classic Whovian, yeah. Well, not Whovian. I'm a fan of Doctor Who, but I'm not a Whovian. I just like classic Doctor Who more than the new one. And by new one, I mean post David Tennant. Can't stand it. It's shit. Pandering. Bullshit. At least when the older, newer ones, like David Tennant, Christopher Eccleston shit, when they did it, it wasn't as pandering. In fact, in the Christopher Eccleston shit, it was kind of, you know, forward thinking. But then it started in the David Tennant thing, they started getting pandery. Now, it started for me in the Henry VIII, the Shakespeare episode. Now, it is true that there were black people living in London, but they make it out to be more than they actually were. And when she's like, oh, but what if they were racist? It's like, well, and he goes, well, you know, and these 2 black girls walk past, like, that's a bit pandery in hindsight. And it's like, yes, they did exist, but you're making it out like it was this big multicultural metropolis when that was probably more in the ports than actually in the city. But I don't know. It's true that they existed at that time in the Elizabethan era because of the beginnings of empire, but like, it wasn't as much as they make out, and most of them would definitely not be very rich and in the globe and shit. I don't know, like, when hypergamy, every time they mention hypergamy, it's always described as gold digging. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, and they treat it, to me, it's like, it's a very cold opinion on women, and they always generalize it and shit, like all women do it, and it's like, but you have to be in a relationship to have kids, you know, like that implies what you said, that she's already got a kid and now she's looking for a man. I don't know, I'm confused. See, I'm not a MGTOW, I'm not fucking MRA, I don't know this shit. My favourite Doctor is David Tennant, funnily enough. It's David Tennant. He's my favourite. I don't mind Marilyn Manson. He's okay. I hate niggers. Who? What? Spino? I mean, I did a video about I did a satire video on nagging, where I did Swiftian satire and I didn't trigger anybody. I think everybody would know that I'm joking. So yeah, it does get more PC by the season. It's so annoying. I'm actually interested in watching one episode. Yeah, no, there is a lot of delay. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it. I think it's OBS. OBS it seems to have a big delay. Not much I can do. Anyway, I've got to get going soon. I've got to go take a shower, boy. I mean, well, I've got time. Anyway, I think in 5 minutes I'm gonna go. Let's have a look. See if I can fix this. Let's see what I can do. Ingestion settings. Let's have a look. No, don't think I can. Oh well. Oh wait, info settings? No. I'll figure it out, people. Don't worry. Just watch the old shit, mate. It's a lot better. Like, really old shit. If you can get past the special TV effects. Yeah, your principal's a fucking dick. Oh god. Oh my god. Like yeah, like you like actually, but the plot in the Capaldi years was still shit. Like they totally pandered with the master thing, the master reveal. And you know why they made the master a woman? So they can make the Doctor a woman. Because they keep getting pressured by SJWs who don't watch Doctor Who to make him a woman. Even though in the old canon, before they fucking retconned it, the male Time Lords didn't regenerate into women. They didn't, because Romana, when she was doing that weird regeneration thing, who cares about Brett Keane? To be fair, I remember a lot of the older people who follow me really fear him. Like, oh, careful, he false flags and shit. It's like he's irrelevant. But anyway, back to Doctor Who. Romana only ever regenerated into a woman. Ever. Like, you see the episode where she changes, regenerations over and over again so she gets the right kind of body. I still don't know if that was when they did the only 12 things or not, but she only ever did it in a woman. Only ever regenerated into a woman. And a lot of the older doctors have said that that's what it is. That's what it kind of should be. My issue is they have an over-reliance on female companions, and I've seen this. It's really actually started from the 70s onwards, really, and it's become a bit of an issue because now there's you talk about a lack of great fucking female characters. There's a lack of great male characters in Doctor Who. Like there's not been a really good male companion for nigh on 50 years. Like honestly, really fucking classic character. And that was Jamie. And I don't think many people who watch Doctor Who nowadays know who Jamie even is. Jamie, to me, is like up there. Like my favourite companion is Ace from the seventh Doctor, sorry. From the 7th Doctor. Like she was amazing. She's like everything that they claim fucking Sarah Jane to be. Sarah Jane got well fucking overrated when she came back. Like it was like, oh, the first all-action companion broke all the gender stereotypes. Like, no, she fucking didn't. They had a little-known like Trojan companion who sacrificed herself to save her friends and the Doctor. Right? That's all action. That's not something you saw on TV very often. They had, I think it was Zoe. I do believe Zoe, who actually was all action. She knew karate or some kind of martial arts and would kick men about twice her fucking height. She was this little girl fucking throwing men over her back and shit. Sarah Jane never did that. Like, this whole thing about Sarah Jane breaking the whole screaming companion thing. Like, no. She was a screaming companion. Sorry, I'm going on a rant here, people. And then, before her, there was Liz... I think it was Liz Shaw? No. I don't know if it was Liz Shaw. It was the first Pertwee companion. She was the only companion that I know of who was as smart as the fucking Doctor. Well, not as smart, but in terms of human terms, as smart. You know, look, she would be considered an intellectual equal. She could go toe to toe with him. You know what I mean? Jamie, the only brilliant one that they had for ages, and like there's Rory was like 1/10 close. Rory was the only person that made the 11th Doctor series bearable. Matt Lucas, oh my god, that is oh yeah, he was, yeah. Jamie was the one constant, which is completely unusual. But back then, it was a hell of a lot more fucking gender neutral. Actually, the fact that they had 2 men, 2 women, that was the standard for years until the 70s when they broke it. They broke with that thing for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, see you later, Pluto, I'm going soon. But like, Doctor Who now, it's not as progressive as it likes to think it is. Like, oh, sorry guys. Fuck me, Doctor Who's so shit. So shit these days. And it's not as progressive as it thinks it is as well. It's like, you're not. You actually, in many ways, it's more regressive than the old one. Like, I don't know. Like, the male companions were all shit. Like, they were. Like Captain Jack is a seriously good character, right? But he isn't a proper companion, is he? He appeared in a few episodes, disappeared. Appeared in a few episodes, disappeared, right? Got his own show. Mickey started off really shit and then became really good. But then they got rid of him as soon as he became a really good character. Like, the biggest plot development for his character, they don't kill him off, but they fucking get rid of it. Oh, Clara was fucking shit. Like, I hated Pond more though. Clara just had a shit actress. She's just really shit. Meme magic, yeah. But like, I don't know. That's it. It was Liz. I was right. Fuck me. It's so shit. Like, none of the what is it about a lot of the female companions being really fucking bitchy? You know, I hate Donna. I think she's the worst companion of the lot. But at least she didn't fancy the Doctor. Like, all of them have this stupid sexual tension. They leave partners and boyfriends behind and to go out with this guy, and it's like, did they not see the logic that fails there? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they treat the male companions like shit. They're not even companions. They're just guys that appear every so often. That is sexist, but hey, it's men, so I don't know. And this new one, like, what is she called? Bob or something? Like, ugh. I don't know. They've not had a decent male companion for years, and they'll never have another one. They just won't, because the people who fucking write it are pandering fucking idiots who think the fucking current Who generation are SJWs when they're not. It's like, I don't know. I sound old. Like, you know, Matt Smith's not a shit actor, but he had such a bad script, didn't he? The script writing really took a nosedive. But like, I don't know. And then, you know, they fucked up the Master, and apparently Moffat, fucking cunt, he's a shit writer. That's why I won't watch fucking Sherlock, because he fucking writes it, because he's a shit writer. I don't care if he invented the fucking angels, or whoever it is that he invented. Yeah, just because he invented the concept doesn't make him a good writer, alright? Fucking, you know, I'm beginning to lose my train of thought as I'm thinking about work, but essentially, this is it. No decent male companions, no decent plot, pandering, schizophrenic plots, as you mentioned, Skull. You can't follow it at all. Those fucking, god. I wish they'd just do away with big overarching plots, because it's getting to the point now where it's just old. They need to shake it up a bit. They need to shake up the formula. But of course, what they're gonna do is they're gonna get one day. It's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna replace Peter yet, but what's gonna happen is they're gonna get somebody who they keep clamouring for. Well, it doesn't even reflect modernity, does it? Really, it reflects one like sector of society's warped view of reality. But I don't know. And then they're gonna get a woman, or I don't mind if it's a minority, to be fair. But I wouldn't mind if it was Idris Elba. I wanted Idris Elba. He would have been amazing. Like I think, or Chiwetel Ejiofor, he would have been good as well. Any of them, I don't give a shit. Just a good actor, right? They'll pander to him though, and then everything will still be the same. And then I think eventually it'll go the way of 80s Doctor Who. It has to. There's no way people can continue watching it the more formulaic it gets. I don't know. Anyway, people, I have to go. I have to go get a shower. I have to work. So, until next time, people, the rant is over. I'll see you all later. Although you won't be getting this for another couple seconds, so stream's over. Bye, guys. I'll probably stream on Sunday. I'll try.